So, a city in Canada has officially become the first city in the country to completely end homelessness. Finally, some damn good news. Let's talk about it. What's going on, everybody? Thank you all so much for tuning into this live stream segment of Mikasa Sukasa. So, I feel like we cover a lot of depressing stuff here because it's politics, it's the nature of the beast, right? But I felt like this news was so positive that, and we need to really take, in America, we need to take from example from this city. And just like I said, I just feel like we don't have enough feel good news. I don't know. Like, there are positive things that happen in this world. I just feel like we don't talk about it enough, like in general, because it's the gut wrenching, hard hitting, clickbait stuff that gets all the click. But today we're going to talk about some positive stuff. So, a city in Canada has become the very first city to end homelessness in the country. The city is actually called Medicine Hat. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Medicine Hat. And they adopted a plan called the Housing First Plan, where the homeless are given a place to live first and foremost before tackling the underlying causes of their homelessness. Utah used this model to reduce its homelessness by 91% in 10 years, so clearly the method works. Now, the mayor said this to CBS News: housing first puts everything on its head. It used to be, you want a home, get off drugs, or deal with your mental health issues, Cluxton told CBS. He goes on to say that if you're addicted to drugs, it's going to be pretty hard to get off of them if you're sleeping on a park bench. Now, this is amazing news in and of itself, but here's where it actually gets a little bit more interesting. When you look at the actual money that is saved by ending homelessness in the city. Now, the city started building new homes for the homeless in 2009 and has moved nearly 900 people off of the streets since then. It's cost the city about $20,000 a year to house a homeless person, but it cost them $100,000 a year per homeless person living on the street. That means every homeless person they put in a house, they save themselves $80,000. That is crazy. And once again, it's a little depressing, right? Homelessness is a rampant issue in California, New York. I know for a fact that it is here in Miami, South Miami, and Broward County and Fort Lauderdale. Homelessness is a huge deal. And our homelessness is a little weird, not Miami, just everywhere in the United States, because a lot of our homelessness, they talk about mental health issues in the article. That's where a lot of our homelessness comes from. And we don't have, and there's like nothing you can do basically, because if you have mental health issues, but you don't have health insurance, then what are you going to do? And you don't have any family to take care of you? What happens to you? You're not considered normal by conventional societal standards, and you get ostracized because of it. On top of that, our homeless issues are also unique because, well, in places like California, you can have a full-time job and be homeless. That's a thing. On Skid Row, there are people who have full-time jobs and are homeless. Now, what I would like to see happen more is I want more presidential candidates to talk about the homeless. Tulsi does, Yang does, Bernie does. Yang talks about how UBI could help with this problem. Bernie talks about the federal jobs guarantee and his housing for all helps with this problem. Tulsi talks about this as well. And we need more candidates talking about this, and we need more candidates talking about this more often. And I believe that we should have a commitment from each candidate to end homelessness. I don't think it's far-fetched. I think that people are lazy. I think that we create reasons as to why we can't end homelessness. I live in an area. I live in downtown Miami. There's a condominium building that has built into it affordable housing for people, right? It's like $200-$300 a month. It would be what a lot of you call Section 8 housing, except for their luxury condominiums. The people who go out and go in, you would never know that one of those families might be poor because, well, the kids go to the same schools, the parents work in the same area, the apartments look the same, they go to the same gym in the building, they eat at the same restaurants. The only difference is perception. Isn't that crazy? Because that's what they always say. Don't put them homeless people in my neighborhood, or don't put those poor people in my neighborhood. But you don't even know they're poor when they look just like you, living in the exact same situation as you. We have the ability, and the know-how, and the understanding of how society works to end homeless, and the money first and foremost. We definitely have that. We have all of the capabilities to end homelessness right now, but I feel like we just haven't had a commitment. So I would like to see more people talking about homelessness, or candidates specifically, more candidates committing to end homelessness, and I just really wanted to give a nod to this Canadian city medicine hat, and Utah, who apparently also did a very good job of ending homelessness, or at least coming to the brink of ending homelessness. If a city in Canada can do it with a mayor making a commitment, then I'll be damned if America can't do it. It's like healthcare. We're the only Western country that can't do it. We're the only Western industrialized nation. No, we can do it, but big money interests, banks, lobbyists, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. This is what stops the people from getting basic necessities and living our God-given right to pursue happiness, with life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. You can't have liberty without homes and healthcare. Without a roof over your head, and healthcare, you can't have liberty. You can't be happy without home and healthcare. You damn sure can't have a full life without home and healthcare. So, what are we waiting for? If this city can do it, we can do it too. I'd love to know what your thoughts are about this. Leave a like and a comment below. And always remember, people, more than anything else, find your balance. Hope that story made your day. Peace. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell if you like that segment of Mikasa Sukasa. Of course, if YouTube is giving you trouble, as it always does, you can download the Rockfin app and follow us there. Also, if you want to continue to help our show grow, you can help us reach our goal of 500 patrons on Patreon and donate as little as $1. Really, anything helps. Other than that, always remember, people, more than anything else, find your balance. Peace.